Hey guys, the WalterFootball.com After Dark Show for July 16, 2025. We're doing the 2025 British Open. Some people call it the Open. We call it the British Open here in America, I think. We're going to break it down, talk about all our picks, DFS strategies and whatnot, and who knows what will happen on these crazy shows. So before we begin and intro all the guests tonight, please hit like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, visit the link in the description for the merch store. As always, I'm wearing something from the merch store. It is our money laundering t-shirt, one of the favorites here. It's Kenny's favorite. You can get that as well as anything else here on the merch store. You can change the colors of any of these shirts. You can get something in hoodie or long sleeve t-shirt or women's tank tops or infant onesies. So if you want to get an infant onesie for your baby nephew, you can get the money laundering, and then maybe your sister won't invite you over again. But it'll be fun. So you can go to Amazon, buy my books. The most recent one is Jerks of the College Years. It's a book about where I wrote about my college experiences, where I met a lot of weird people at Penn State, 6 years worth. So a lot of fun stories there. I think you guys will have a lot of fun reading it. Also, please consider super chats, super stickers. It's the best way to support the show. We had some great super chats last week from Armac, John Sanders, and Slew. Thank you so much, guys. I say it all the time. If you super chat us, we'll 8x what we usually get. That's how bad YouTube ads are. So we just really appreciate it all the time. Can't say it enough. All right, we are joined tonight, going from top to bottom here. We're joined by Butters, live from Mars. Butters, how's it going?
Going pretty good. I don't think we're going to be doing any money laundering. I think we're going to do more money printing this week. So having a good feeling about this week, even though I'm kind of doing a little bit of winging it here a little bit just because I got a lot of stuff kind of going on this week. But I think I can catch up from there. But I usually am able to catch up with my feelings and whatnot for the golf. So we'll go at it.
Yeah, I'm excited to do the show, and we're joined by Nuggets as well. Nuggets, how's it going?
It's going. I find it funny that Butters is saying it's been a weird week, but yet I'm the one who started a new job at a major pharma company. Yet I make time for this, and I'm able to do research. So what's your excuse?
Helping the kids out while my
my God, I got 2 kids.
We've got 12-hour days for 3 weeks straight. So
okay, here's your cookie. You want a cookie? Here you go. I'll give it to you. There you go.
All right, you can tell it's gonna be a fun show. We have a question before we begin the golf stuff from Slew. I wonder if Butters and or Nuggets have ever paid $7.50 for a well-dressed hot dog. It doesn't have to be well-dressed hot dog. It could just be a cheese on it. So
no.
I've had a Chicago dog while I've been in Chicago. So I guess
but they're not $7.50.
Depends on where you get it from.
Oh, I mean, I went to Skyline Chili. It was $6. It wasn't $7.50.
I don't think I could ever eat Skyline Chili.
Oh, that's because you're from Wisconsin. You have no stomach. You poop diarrhea every day. Yes, Cassandra, it's a job at Big Pharma. I'm sorry. I sell out because the money's good. But I'm still here to help everybody else out because Goddard paid off for me last week.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. You texted me, got her up on day one. So congrats on got her up. Congrats to those who follow us. We had Nico Echeverria, first round leader, 150 to 1, and also Jake Knapp, first round leader, 100 to 1. But there was a 4-way dead heat, unfortunately. So we had to split with the other two guys. It was still nice.
We had Perez.
That. Oh yeah, you did have Perez. Yeah, that's right. We only combined our powers. We could have gotten 3 out of 4.
Holy shit! Did they just pull Rooker? Fuck. Sorry, I'm watching the baseball All-Star game, and I got a plus 6,000 ticket on Rooker to be MVP, and they just pulled him. I'm like, you can't give the guy a second at bat, and you're down by 2 runs. What are you doing?
That's what I was thinking about doing, the All-Star DFS tonight. And I'm like, they're gonna get 1 or 2 at bats. It's gonna be so tilted when my guys get out.
It is, and it's always the guys on the bench that win it. But we're not here for that. We're here for British. And
yes,
Butters and I have a secret that I don't know if we can share yet.
Are you gonna share later in the show, or?
We're definitely gonna share it later in the show for sure because we were super smart about this, but apparently DraftKings already hedging on us.
Okay, well, I'm eager to hear it. I don't know if it has any.
It's in the 7,000s, so we'll talk about it later. But we can talk about these top guys first because this whole top range is like scaring the shit out of me. Because everybody's gonna want to play Scotty, but he can't putt for crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at kind of the last 10 years worth of links data. Jordan Spieth is like number one, like stroke strain across everything. Xander, Rory, Scotty's in there too, but his putting sucks. Henrik Stenson, who I don't think is even in the field, but maybe I'm wrong. Jason Day, Justin Rose.
Well, did you see the outfit Jason Day was wearing? He looked like the Marshmallow Man.
Oh my God, he looked like he was like in a '90s rap video, with like Kid and Play, but the clothes were actually front, not back. That's what it looked like to me with Jason Day. I think Jason Day might have a week, man. I mean, Jason Day, Ryan Fox, like these guys know how to play these type of courses. Like, kind of feeling those two cats. But anyway,
I feel some people are just way too much into fashion. Like, I don't get it, but just wear your golf.
Yeah, coming from the guy wearing the black hoodie who couldn't wear a t-shirt.
Well, yeah, I think I'm the best dressed here with this money laundering t-shirt. Is that the
you are? I need to get that money laundering t-shirt. I would have worn that at the World Series if I was, if I made a table.
I tell you what happened. I was in Vegas and I was wearing this, and I went to the sports book, and the guy looked at me, like behind the sports book. He's like, "Oh man, I wish I could money launder." It's like the point of the shirt, but okay.
That would be the perfect shirt actually to wear at the WSOP.
Yeah, it would be. Did you see the woman who finished third in the Players Championship? It said, "I am lucky AF," and I went, "That's pretty badass to wear on a hat that you're lucky AF."
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's okay. Grinder's gonna win the main event anyway. He's gonna win. He's gonna be in the Hall of Famer anyway.
Butters, easy winner of the best background contest. Once again, Nuggets looks like he's in a closet or a cubicle at Alligator Alcatraz.
It's all right. I stole it from the internet.
To be fair, I belong in Alligator Alcatraz. I mean,
However, I am waiting to hear back from the Masters to see if I do get tickets. So
yeah, same.
It's a lottery, so whatever. Probably won't.
If I get 2 tickets, I'll take somebody.
I mean, I'll gladly take a practice day. I was like, I'll take it. I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, so Scotty Scheffler, he's the favorite. His
price is egregious. I mean, insane. I get he's number one player, but it's like you got to put Scotty with like 3 6K guys.
And somehow his price is more expensive on DK than it is on FanDuel.
Yeah, that's insane because FanDuel gives you more.
Yeah. So he's about 5 to 1, maybe 4.5 to 1, depending on where you look.
Mm-hmm.
So are you playing him in DraftKings? Are you betting him? Like, what are you guys doing, Scout Scheffler? I feel like we have to discuss him without the other top guys.
I'm doing Scotty for a top 10 because at least it's plus money on Caesars Sportsbook. But Scotty to win, 14. That's just too much out of my budget. I just can't. I can't. I know some guys are going to do it, and they'll find like some guy like a Jordan Smith or somebody else in like the 6K range that's just like some dart. And it's probably like a 150, max enter guy. Mm-hmm. I just can't do it. I respect. I get it. There's just so many better options around Scotty. That are lower, that have better course history, that I'd rather put my money on.
Butters, what do you think?
I think I might be with the field with it. Like I don't want to go all in, just because like he won the price. Two, he doesn't seem to do well in links tournaments, but the comps and from what I'm reading here on from Boots reports is like it's kind of like an easier major, like an easier course, kind of more like Pebble, like RBC Heritage and things of that sort. And he's done well at those places. So it's like, well, maybe he won't win, but maybe he'll top 5. Again, then last week too, he was what? Was it 25th or something like that, or top 25? So it was like, I mean, do I want to spend that? No, I want to spend that salary for that. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously he can just go nuclear at any time. It's Scotty Scheffler, but I think I might just play the field with him. I don't want to completely fade him, but I don't want to go all in on him either.
Yeah, it's so hard at this price tag. Like he's almost 3,000 more than Rory, which is really insane. Like if you think about it, the difference between Scheffler and Rory, which is like I said, almost 3,000. It's like the same difference between Rory and Justin Thomas, like and Colin Morikawa. Like that. That's how much of a gap this is. So I'm not going to guess him. Like you said it, like he just doesn't play well at these links courses. And even if he wins, like I don't even think you're guaranteed to win the tournament. Like I'm not I don't even think he's like guaranteed to be in the winning lineup, even if he wins. Not like if he wins by like 6 strokes, like yes, but if he wins by like 1 or 2 strokes, I don't think he's going to be necessarily a lock for the lineup, given how expensive he is. Like it's gonna be like you have to get everything else like absolutely correct with
right.
like
so-
a third of your salary cap's gone.
So
Yeah,
I
if
was
you had
wrong.
a horseshoe stuck up your ass, like 2nd through 7th, like you can still win with it.
Right.
Agreed, and I actually need to correct myself. I was wrong. Stenson is in the field. He's 5,500. So you would have to play like a Scotty, Henrik Stenson, and like Nico Echeverria type lineup to at least get some decent guys in your pool. I mean, because right there, that's like 26,000. So half your salary's gone, but you can basically average 8K a player.
Yeah.
But that's asking a lot out of 2 guys at 5K and change.
There is a guy way low too that's got pretty good major records, but he's in the 600 or the 6,000s, and we can talk about him when we get.
Oh God, I know exactly what you're going to say. I'm going to throw this thing.
And you know what? I didn't even think he was in the field. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I guess well, I'm trying to figure out who that is. I guess we'll discuss it later. There are some good plays in the 6,000s, I think.
There are,
maybe,
but I mean,
yeah,
it gets tricky and dicey really quick. Because I mean, like one of these guys can just easily implode or like random withdrawal, like we saw last week. I mean, it was like Siwoo random withdrawal, Pockgeter, I think random withdrew last week. Somebody else did. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like everyone just trying to continue to give up and say screw it.
Yeah,
and that tournament was winnable.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course, stuff like that happens. There's a lot of variance in golf, but you want the top guys, I guess. Like, it really depends on what contest you're playing too. Like if you're playing like smaller field, I think you can get away with it. If you're playing large field, I think it's tougher. But it really depends on what Scheffler's ownership is too. It might be lower because people might be turned off by this price tag, but it's still Scheffler.
I can still see him in the 30s.
Right, it's still Scheffler. That's what I'm saying. Like it could still be like high for someone at this price, but it's not going to be like 50%. So,
the dude, I'm definitely not playing anywhere near these 10Ks is Bryson. I'm not touching him.
Okay, so I was about to say that. So who do you like? We have Rory at 11.5. We have John Rahm at 10.4. We have Bryson DeChambeau at 10.1. Rory is about 8-1 to win this. Rahm is about 12 or 13-1 to win this. And I didn't even look at Bryson's price. I agree with what you said, Nuggets. Like I didn't consider Bryson DeChambeau. He's 28-1. So even though like he's in this 10K range, like he's a far greater underdog than the other two. So why don't you like Bryson? Guys, I agree with you.
His course history it sucks here. Like he's missed the cut, and I'm looking at like other things around him where it's like,
remember it was 2019 when it was last year too.
Yeah, and he missed the cut. And I see Xander, I see Fleetwood, I see Lowry. I trust those guys because like they kind of know roll trim, like they kind of know these things. So I trust the guys that have been there, played it, actually have rounds on it. Bryson missing the cut, and just the way there was a picture going around where it's like Bryson had that like polo on today, and he looked like he had drank like 40 beers, and he just looked like yeah. I mean, for a guy who like prides himself on shape and athleticism and all that, like when I saw that I was like, dude, you're wearing like a medium-sized polo and you just drank 40 beers on a guy's weekend, and I could see the beer gut. Like it just didn't look like Bryson. Like I don't know how to say this the right way. It looks like he didn't give a shit. I know it's bad to say, where Or I'm looking at Rahm, and Rahm's like, holy, Rahm finished second last week on a similar course, not like a true links course, but did well enough. And I'm like, I'd rather put my money on Rahm than Bryson. I can't believe I'm saying those words, but like that's where I'm at because I thought Rahm basically phoned it in on every other major this year.
Yeah, he seems to be rounding into shape, and I think that like the British Open is his best, even though he won the Masters a few years ago. Because 3 of the last 4 British Opens, he's gotten third, second, and seventh. So he's he can definitely play these courses really well. John Rahm's my favorite in this range. Butters, what do you think?
Hate to say it, but it might be Rory for me.
Why is that?
He just seems like he wants to win this year. Like he just seems like he's actually like coming up to like actual majors and larger events and just wants to win. He just kind of has that feel this year.
The loser piece of shit of
he is a loser piece of shit, but I also like money too. So
D-Jen, God bless. But the loser piece of shit. But the thing I get Rory, but my biggest problem with Rory is that he sucks on this course. You know what I mean? He's effing horrible. Like he's as bad as Bryson. And I think just like him and Bryce, like one bad thing with them goes wrong. I was looking at pairing. I think he's paired with like Fleetwood and somebody else that's going out, and they're going out early. And I like the AM PM wave edge, but something about Rory just kind of screams like, yeah, I'm out.
Well, didn't you say before we started recording that like he was lashing out at people or something? Something like that, Nuggets? Were you saying something?
He said something. Yeah, he's PM AM, so I'm already off of him anyway.
Yeah.
But
he was talking about his driver or something that wasn't.
Yeah, so basically like everyone he's pissed off because like this course is not conducive to his driver.
Right.
Because this is not a driver's course. This is a more of an accuracy, can you hit tees and green? I think Butters sent something out where it was basically like, let me pull it up real quick.
It's more like a putting contest.
Yeah, Rory won't be able to lean on his key weapon, the driver, which hurts him this week, but it seems at home here as expected. But he's also worried about the unserious prep here. Unlike which has worked for him before. So no real serious prep, and you can't use the driver. I'm out.
And he's arguably has a better putter than the rest of the three. Or I guess if you want to throw Bryson in the 5 as well. I mean, he's the best putter of the 5.
Let me see if how I have my numbers here. So Rory I have at is putting 2.1 out of 3, and then Rahm 0.8. Bryson, man, he's way low on my in my model. Like I just can't even find him.
Yeah.
I have 0.7 for Bryson. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like Rory is a much better putter. That will help him. But like for me, like putting is definitely important here. I think approach play is number
100%.
Number one, yeah. So approach play for Rory hasn't been that good this year. Like his, it's been okay. It's not been that bad, but he's definitely
the approach game on Amanda has been phenomenal. On Rory's Rife, not so much.
It's true. It's a golf approach play. I should specify. It's the weakest of the 3 that we were talking about here. So I think that's pretty significant for me. I think Rahm in total is the best choice. I could buy Rory though if you don't buy him being upset about his driver or whatnot. I can at least buy that. Bryson, I agree. I'm totally out on him. So I think we're in agreement on that. All right, so let's get to the next range here, which is the 9K range. There are 5 guys here: Xander Schauffele, Tommy Fleetwood, Shane Lowry, Ludwig Aberg, Bobby McIntyre. Aberg really upset me last week. I had him at what was it, 28 to 1 to 31? I can't remember. He was the favorite, the betting favorite on Saturday on 2 occasions, and then he triple bogey like out of nowhere, and then he went bogey I think after that or whatever. He was just like out of contention, like he went from favorite to out of contention in like 20 minutes. Like it was absurd. So I don't really like him here. Bobby McIntyre's okay. Feels like he's a little overpriced, like compared to these other guys, but I don't mind him either. Shane Lowry won this at this course in 2019, so that is worth discussing. My 2 favorites here, though, is Xander and Tommy Fleetwood. I know like Fleetwood like doesn't win, but he's going to win eventually, right? Like he's super talented. I feel like, and this course is perfect for him. Approach play is his calling card. This is a perfect place for him. And Xander Schauffele, his approach play was awesome last week, and he's coming on. Like early in the season, he was injured. Now, he's healthy. It seems like he's healthier, and I think he's coming on at the right time. And he's won the British Open a couple times, so I'm a big fan of Xander here. So. What do you guys think about this 9K range?
Butters, you want to go first or you want to go me?
Well, you seem like you're ready somewhat.
I mean, I love Shane Lowry here. I've already bet him as first round leader. I mean, history kind of dictates that. Because he last time here he was 67 and some random unknown finished 66. However, Bobby Mack, for me, I really like here. He has 68. Hatton had a 68. Fleetwood has 68. I mean, this range is pretty solid if you avoid Scotty. The other one to kind of mention here, actually, I can't mention him right now because we're not in this 9 case. But we'll talk about him later. I love Fleetwood. I think this is a good redemption story after the heartbreak he went through where he like screwed up against Keegan at the Travelers.
Yeah.
I think it was a harder course. Everyone seems to be like pumping up Keegan at this course. And I keep reading reports of like he can't hit an iron right. So I'm kind of like already out on Keegan. Along with this other dude, what's his name? Wasn't it was
I have no idea.
Connor Graham or somebody else. Anyway, my whole point is that like I'd rather trust like guys that have been there before. So I'm going to trust a Lowry. I'm going to trust a Bobby Mack. I'm going to trust a Terrell Hatton. Same thing. He had a 68 here in 2019.
Yeah.
He could easily be first round leader. Dude could be my favorite. He used my favorite word of all time. He just uses the see you next Tuesday word like it's something. I don't know how else to say it, but he just uses that word all the time because he calls himself that all the time, and I'm like, I can vibe with that dude. So Hatton for me is like almost a lock. I already bet him for first round leader. I bet Lowry for first round leader. I bet one other guy for first round leader as well. We'll talk about him in a little bit, but yeah, course history plus like how you're going into it. I mean, Lowry played great. Some of these guys played great going into it. It's kind of hard not to say that they're going to screw this up.
Yeah. Can I want to say one thing about Lowry, and I don't want to talk you off the play if you love it, but like, so he won this in 2019. As I said, he was 32 back then. Now he's 38. And like, look at this chart here. So like the orange was the 2019 and the green is current. Like, look how much worse of a putter he is this year. Like it is like
so
staggering.
Scotty. I mean, look at Scotty. He's the same way. I mean, I'm not arguing that. I just also the biggest thing for me when I looked at everything was when I looked at I gotta pull it up now. Lowry's doing AM PM, and I'm really focusing on that this week. So like I think there's gonna be an AM PM wave advantage. So that's the only I think Lowry kind of has that in space. If you're doing PM AM, like one of my favorite guys is doing, I'm really effing nervous.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree with you. I think, yes, it's been 6 years, but some of these guys just seem to pull something out of their keister when it comes to these type of things. So
Yeah. I'm not, like I said, I don't want to talk you off of it because I don't hate the play. I just like I worry about his putting because his putting has been off this year, and like it's like
I don't
Scheffler, like you said,
disagree.
Scheffler's has been like not great either, but like Scheffler's putting compared to Lowry's has been much better. Like Scheffler's had some spike putting weeks, whereas like Lowry just can't hit a putt to save his life.
I
So
don't
that's
disagree there. Just like Hovland last week, or Xander. Xander missed so many putts at the Scottish Open. I was like, I'm glad I didn't bet him because
which was surprising.
I would have lost all my hair. Unlike
That
Butters, who just doesn't want to get a haircut.
Speaking of Butters,
My hair would be as short as Walter's.
I like the short hair.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I actually like the short hair, but I
haven't had long hair and since probably over like 10 years.
It's great as
how long have you been married, Butters?
Over 10 years. Well, almost 10 years.
Answer why you have long hair.
It's as someone who had long hair a long time ago. It's so much better that you don't have to.
A long time ago in a galaxy far away.
Yeah, I used to have a mullet when I was a kid, and then I had like slick back hair.
I had a rat tail and I had a mushroom for a while.
I had a mushroom.
Nuggets on a mushroom.
Yeah. I had a mullet, then I had a mushroom, and then I had slick back hair like a college basketball coach. Like that was my journey.
Rick Pitino?
Yeah, or
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley.
It's only 3.5 months until Halloween. I could be Joe Dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
That's if your wife lets you still be in the house. I mean,
it's funny the Butters going the other way. I'm just like I like the short hair. You don't have to worry about it at all.
Butters. Technically, Butters go both ways. I mean, you never know.
All right, Butters. What do you think about the?
I just meant butter, like the butter itself.
I thought you were making a rude joke.
No, I wasn't trying to be a dick, but.
If you want to make real fucking money?
Hold on. There's a Bible line that might have to spike.
Right,
I love and respect Butters. I think he's a good dude, but sometimes you know. When he's wearing sweatshirts, not advertising the merch, I get pissed off. But it's another story.
All right, what do you think about this 9K range, Butters?
I'm still undecided, to be honest. You know, I may just play.
Oh my god, you are like my wife. Oh my god, you're like, oh, I don't know who I'm gonna pick tonight. You already know who you're picking. You've already told me who you're picking. Don't be a dick.
I might play Aberg.
You told me.
Might, but his putting sucks. But no, I agree with Bobby Mack. I mean, he makes a lot of sense here, especially course history, especially the way he's playing.
In his home country.
He's not.
He had a 6 years ago. Like,
do we know if his dad's on the bag?
If his dad's on the bag, as I've learned, sorry, the American League. It's now 6-5.
Yeah,
and I've got a plus 640 money line.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Jazz Chisholm's up.
Yeah, he'll fuck up. Just like the home run derby last night.
Yeah.
Anyway, to go back to Butters' point, if his dad's on the bag in his home country, I deliberately avoided Cal Raleigh last night because he said his dad was pitching to him and his brother was going to catch. I was like, that's a little freaking weird to me. So I deliberately did not bet any Cal Raleigh bets, and it bit me in the ass. So I'm kind of like, if I find out that Bobby McIntyre's dad's on the bag again, it's like a redemption. I kind of might need to jump on that.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, I did not know that. McIntyre was pretty disappointing at the Scottish Open. Like
100%.
He won it a year ago and he got second the year before that. And like he barely made the cut. Like it was a miracle that he made the cut. Yeah. And then he just did not do anything. It's just
it seems like really, if you do bad though at the Scottish Open, you do good at like the Open for whatever reason. Like they don't really correlate.
Oh yeah, two much different courses. So like just because he did poorly at the Scottish Open. Actually, probably means he's going to do better here, like you said, but also just the mentality of it. Like, hey, I screwed up. I need to focus more. That could certainly be the case. So yeah, I like Bobby McIntyre. He's probably my third favorite. Like if I had to rank the guys in the 9Ks, I'd probably go Schauffele, then Fleetwood, and then Bobby McIntyre. And
don't forget about Hatton. Hatton, I think, is my other one.
Well, he's not. He's at 8,900. But I mean, technically,
like, sorry. We're talking that case. My bad.
Yeah,
I think I'm fading Xander. I love like he can do like he can do one, maybe two good rounds. I don't know if he could put 4 rounds together right now.
Do you think that because of the injury?
Yeah, his putting is weird.
I don't think he's fully there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Butters on this one. Like the putting's not there. Like between him and Hovland, like the putting's just not there. I mean, they're missing 7-footers. Like I just, when I was watching it with the Scottish Open, I was like, and I have first round leader bets, and I see Hovland missing stuff. I see Xander. I'm like, yes, thank you for missing, but holy crap, how are you missing those?
Yeah, I think if I would have to rank this range, it actually would probably be Bobby Mack, Shane Lowry, and then Tommy Fleetwood.
Okay. Well, I already bet
those are my 3 as well.
I already bet Schauffele. I just thought that, like, 8th, as bad as his putting was, he still finished 8th. And then 12th at the US Open. Feels like he's coming on. Coming off the injury, and like feels like he's closing in on 100%. Like his approach play last week was amazing, and like that course didn't even like call for a great approach play. So if he can duplicate that, I think he's going to have a great chance to win. But the putting could betray him, so you definitely have to consider that for sure.
Jazz, you moron.
I saw that. I was waiting for you to comment on it.
Yeah, well, Matt Olson makes a play, but if that wins Matt Olson like MVP, I will be so pissed. Like that should not win an MVP. You suck the play. Well, I think it's Alonso, but I think if the AL comes back and wins it, it's Rooker. But it's Stephen Kwan up against Diaz with 2 outs in the 9th, and they can't do a sack. You need a base hit to tie the game.
Yeah, 2 strikes first for Kwan already. So,
I have a 1-1. Damn it, I'm already behind.
I've been
it's
behind.
Over. It's over. I'm screwed.
It is. He keeps hitting foul balls. So, all right. Well, I mean, you mentioned Hatton. I feel like he's closer to the 9Ks than the other ones. You like Hatton, Butters? Do you like Hatton at all before we move on to like the real 8K range?
He's definitely on the tip chart, so I don't know if I like the ownership, but I mean it's a major, so I can't really look too much into ownership, especially when you're looking at like 8K and above. Mm-hmm. Let me see who's also in this range here. I don't really like this range either, but.
Yeah, we can transition into the 8K range. I mean, there's one golfer I really like here. It's one golfer I bet to miss the cut here. So we have Hatton. We discussed. There's Colin Morikawa 8-7. Justin Thomas.
I have an idea of who you bet.
Oh well, okay. Well, let me read this list and then you can tell me.
Read the list and I will tell you exactly who I think you bet.
Okay, Justin Thomas 8,500.
I think I made the same bet.
Okay, Victor Hovland 83, Joaquin Neiman 82, Patrick can't win 8,100, and then Brooks Koepka at 8 and even 8,000. All right, Nuggets. Who did I bet here?
You bet Brooks Koepka to miss the cut.
Yes, 100%. Yes. How'd you know?
No.
How'd you know?
I made the same bet. I made the same one because Brooks don't give up about these things. He is on his money. He's banging his supermodel wife. He don't care about these things.
6-6 Kwan singles.
Ooh.
To prolong my
oh my god! Hold on. I'm sorry. I just my pants all of a sudden just.
I'm first. I'm just as a background. I'm first place in a Sorare contest. And I'm like still there. I'm still like I'm 25 points ahead of the next place. I'm like so worried that I'm gonna lose this.
I'm in like the 20 entry max, and making money on this one, but I didn't play in the big one, but
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
I'm either gonna break even or I'm gonna win everything.
Yeah, here's my lineups on the screen. It's Marte, Buxton, Corbin Carroll, Cal Raleigh, Mackenzie Gore. I had to play. You had to play one of these cards. Edwin Diaz and then Pete Alonso.
And Diaz is gonna screw you.
Yeah, but he only used 5 points. I don't know. I mean, they already factored that in. 25 ahead of second place. I mean, $600 is not insane, but the blue.
Unless somebody hits a bomb, you should be fine. Like unless it has to be. Hold on, the guy behind you. What's the guy behind you look like?
I mean, I'm not gonna like waste time looking at the lineup.
No, but my whole point is that like it has to be like a National League hitter that screws you.
Yeah,
it has to be like a Wood because an ABS challenge and hold up.
Well,
Rosarena just got screwed. It's 6-6 going into the bottom of the night.
He struck out, so that'll help me with Diaz. So
right, it'll help you with Diaz, and then the question is, who is batting for the National League in the ninth? Which I am looking up right now.
It is hold on, Schwarber.
Oh my God! If Schwarber hits a bomb to win it, I have Schwarber to win MVP at plus 4,000.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I have. Hold on, I'll tell you who I have. I got Schwarber. I have
Schwarber, Tatis, and Donovan are the Tatis, if you want to say it correctly. They're the next three. I
had Rooker, it's plus 6,000. Stowers from the Marlins. I had Schwarber at 4,000, Gino at 4,000, Elliott at 2,400. Mm-hmm. Those are my picks for MVP. So I figure if Schwarber hits a bomb,
that's it. He's got it. Yeah,
he's got MVP.
Yeah, for sure.
Because people are saying, "Oh, it's Acuna MVP." I'm like, you idiot! No starter has won the All-Star Game MVP since Trout did in freaking I think it was like 2014 and 2015. He did it back to back. But since 2015, so 10 years, no starter has won MVP.
Well, the guy behind me has Tatis, so
Tatis.
I know it's Tatis. It's Tatis here in America.
Just call him Titus and make everybody feel better.
Actually, he did. He won me a DraftKings contest like years ago. So I'll say it right. Tatis. I'll say it correctly. All right. Anyway, well, we got sidetracked.
Moving on.
Yeah. So real fast. The boss says I want to see more Butters Nuggets football content. Yeah, I'd love to have you guys.
That's
on.
Coming up. I mean, we got best ball. We got stuff. I mean, I am doing so much research right now. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm actually going to training camps for some teams.
Yeah,
like
that's awesome.
I'm going to Patriots training camp, which is down the hall. I'm going literally to like the Jets training camp because now they have their cornerback is now the highest paid cornerback of all time. They got their wide receiver with Wilson, but they still have a freaking quarterback to throw on the ball. But whatever, I'm still gonna go. And then I'm gonna drive to Buffalo. I'm gonna hang out with Josh Allen because I have a family friend that knows him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm actually hanging out with him and Haley because now they're married. And Haley, oh my God, Haley is like, all right, gotta do this real quick. Everybody talks about like Taylor and Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
Haley would smoke Taylor. Like Haley is just like acting, singing, like has everything. And Josh is a down to earth dude. Like, anyway. So there's all that. But yeah, I'm doing best ball. I'm doing a ton of stuff. Yeah, I'm having his job on here, wherever. But yes, we will have all that. Don't worry, boss. We got you covered.
I'm up to 109 drafts that I've done in best ball.
I have only done 6 because I'm still worried about the rookies and I'm worried about somebody blowing out an ACL. But I literally have set up 125.
Okay.
So
nice.
So I'm just waiting for training camps to kind of go through because these training camp ones are like somebody blows out an ACL here, they blow out a shoulder there, like so I'm trying to be. I want to get closer to the season to make it all work. But yeah, I have a lot of things reserved and ready to go. So
nice.
And doing the whole visual turn because Albert Breer from MQB, good friend of mine, grew up with him. Like sends me shit all the time. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I mean, you do get more information as you go on, but like if you have a good read on someone and the public is not caught up on that person, then you can get a good edge. I think with especially some of these rookies, like for example, Emeka Egbuka is going way too late right now. I've been drafting him like pretty aggressively.
Yes.
So stuff like that, and like the ADP will eventually catch up. So you just got to be ahead of the game.
No, it won't because the public is stupid.
Well, if he has like an amazing preseason game, for example, like he's going mid-rank,
fair enough, just like Godwin did, but then the Patriots released his ass and he signed on.
Yeah.
Yes, Nuggets is free. I'm always free.
Well, from what happened from the PGA Championship video
that's fair enough. Yes. That is true. Because I convinced the wife that hey, got a new job, made some more money. Let me do my thing. So,
all right.
So I appreciate the love and respect, Brandon. I appreciate it.
All right, let's.
However, she is about to pellet me with a water balloon at this rate.
Oh man, we're still in the 8K, so she's with to pick up the pace here. All right, so I hate that.
I just had a duck one. Sorry.
Just watch it be an actual like egg or something, and be like, okay, respect.
She has no aim. She's from New York City. She's good at two things. Making brisket because she's Jewish, and 2, making reservations. That is it. that is it.
I've never heard of. To be fair, I've never heard of Jewish brisket.
You don't know about like Yom Kippur and like the Seder and any of this?
So there's not a lot of Jewish.
Oh my God, Butters!
Like when I grew up, I knew one Jewish.
Walter, can I just mute Butters because he's.
I know, but it's not a thing for whatever around here. So it's new to me. I'm love the.
So in other words, this is your DEI quota.
It's just not a normal.
This is your DEI quota for the world. My wife could like make brisket. Who's Jewish?
Oh man.
Hey, butter.
Carry on.
Oh God. It's just too precious. Oh God. We're all going to hell. Fuck it.
Oh my God. All right.
Butters is like, oh yeah, I don't know if it's brisket that's Jewish.
All right. What do you think about this?
Go ask your Jewish friends. Go to the synagogue tomorrow in Wisconsin and say, hey, do you want to make a brisket? They're going to say, yeah, you fucking idiot.
Well, you said there's not a lot of Jewish people out there, so there's probably not.
Well, that's because he's in Wisconsin.
Yeah, there's probably not a synagogue.
It's like Czechoslovakia.
It's the same thing.
It's actually, but there's more Jews in Czechoslovakia than there are in Wisconsin.
I'd go to like the Northeast to be like, hey, I'm like Luther. And then they're like, what the fuck is that?
No, actually, if you said you were an evangelical, they'd be like, what the hell is that?
Probably.
Protestant, you're fine. Reformed Catholic, you're fine. But evangelical, you're probably looking for the Jesus saves me tent. Anyway, Walter,
real quick,
we're screwing up.
Is the game over? Because it says
it's 6-6, bottom and ninth.
Right, it says tiebreaker.
Ooh,
it says tiebreaker. What's tiebreaker?
End of the ninth, 6-6. We have a chance at this. What
is the tiebreaker?
I don't know. Because
in the All-Star game, I have no idea.
Oh my God, Kirk did something badass because Donovan hit it off. And it didn't leave the batter's box. So Kirk was making sure it passed the plate and grabbed it and tagged Donovan out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's basically like not a passed ball, but like a batted ball.
Okay.
So we got extra innings. I don't know if we're gonna have enough pitchers for this because Boone's
I don't know if they do extra innings in the All-Star game. Do they?
They do, but they could easily declare this a
There's no
tie.
ties in baseball. Come on now.
Because I'm
They
on
declared All-Star
MLB.com.
games in tie in the past.
On
Okay,
MLB.com.
Oh
on
no!
MLB.
Here we go. Home runs for the win. 3 players from each team. 3 swings from each player.
Yeah.
Teams alternate. Teams with the most home runs win the All-Star game.
Okay. Yeah, it's because I was on MLB.
It doesn't make any sense. It's basically like a 3-2. Is that
Did they
what
put
that
Roker
means?
back in?
Yeah, I think everybody's eligible.
There you go. There's your MVP chance.
Don't. My hold on. My pants might fall off again.
All right. Well,
or
while we wait for the tiebreaker, so the 8K range, Kapka is the guy.
They're about to announce the top 3 guys they're going to pick.
Okay.
But screw it. Let's go. Let's stay on British. We gotta stay focused.
Yes, before there are more water balloons.
On the brisket, I mean the British.
Hey, my city invented America. Just FYI. And Walters was the second city that invented America.
We're the first capital.
Your city, you should be lucky that you even have a state.
Hey, I was born in North.
Rooker!
Come on now.
Rooker's going to play.
Rooker, nice.
Please hit a bomb. Please hit a bomb, and you get MVP, and I make a ton of money. Wash down the Jewish brisket with gypsy
lemonade and Indian sprinkle cookie for dessert. Yeah. So
does the gypsy lemonade have vodka in it?
So this is from Jerks of the Week, where like there's these girls, like.
Oh yeah. I remember this chapter. Yeah.
Yeah, they sold me lemonade, and like it was $1, and it was like a Dixie cup. And then like these 2 Indian kids came to my house, like, do you want to buy cookies? I'm like, yeah, sure. And they're like, they took my order, and like 3 weeks later they come back and they give me a box. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to eat these cookies. And I open it, it's like frozen cookie dough. I'm like, what is this? It's like I just bought this.
In other words, you got scammed by some chicks and some Indian dudes.
Yes, exactly. This is what happens in my neighborhood, apparently. Lofty says
that's what happened when you were at Penn State. I mean, state college, these things happen. It's just like state penitentiary.
I did. It's actually some guy came to my dorm in my freshman year, and he was like, he was like, he had this like Southern accent. He's like, y'all want to buy some magazines? And I'm like, no. I assumed this was like. I assumed that had like because our dorm had security, so I thought he like passed clearance. I'm like, yeah, I'll take Football Digest, and my roommate took Maxim, and like 2 months later, like we're like, wait, what happened to our magazine subscription? And I was like, I guess we're not getting it.
So how sticky were the Maxim pages?
Well, we never got them, so I don't know. We never got any magazines. And like this guy was like, y'all better come down to Tennessee, come to my radio station. And he's like giving this like whole background about I was like a Tennessee. He worked at a
South
Tennessee radio
will
station.
Never retake the North. The SEC. Let's keep it in the South. The South will never retake the North. Just putting it out there.
Trey Smith deal, she got $1 million. How do you give $70 million at a position that never won or lost a game in the history of the sport? Well, you got to protect Mahomes.
Confused by that.
So Trey Smith got re-signed today.
Trey. Oh, sorry. I was reading as Trey from South Park. I saw Trey Smith. I went. Sorry.
Trey's guard from the Chiefs got a big contract.
Yeah, but what got me is like they traded the other guard for the Chiefs. They traded Tooney, who was a Pro Bowler. Granted, he played tackle during the Super Bowl, which he sucked at.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Bears gave him an extension, and then you signed that dude. But Trey Smith is not really proven material at guard, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a top 10 guard. He's not like the best guard. He's not like the best guard.
No, he's not the best. But like, pick a guard, Tooney or him.
Oh yeah, I would take Tooney, but he's younger. Trey Smith is younger. He's only 26.
I 100% agree. I'm just trying to say, like, I'd rather pay the proven commodity than I'd rather trade Trey Smith to the Bears and keep Tooney at guard, not a tackle, when you basically destroyed all of his value.
Yeah, Tooney's gonna be 33 in November. Like that's, I mean, I didn't think he was that old. I thought like he was like 30, 31, but yeah, that's getting up there. I could see why they did it. I would have kept him. I would have tried to, but I mean, Trey Smith's only 26, and he could be the best guard in the NFL in like 3 years. Like that is definitely
I don't disagree. I just think it's just weird for the Chiefs to pick that guy over like Tooney, unless Tooney wanted like $15 million a year for like 4 years, which a 33-year-old guard I'm not doing. But
yeah,
like, so that's kind of where my head's at. Anyway,
that's
oh my God, they have batting practice. This is like the home run derby.
When did you do extra innings?
Tell me Rooker just hit one.
I don't know. Nothing has shown up on my MLB. Nothing has shown up. So,
shit, this is gonna suck.
I'm ahead of you, so I'll let you know if anything happens if I see it.
Oh,
what?
Did get out? Yes, we got one. Rooker has one. Rooker has one.
Wow.
Come on, Rooker. You owe me money from last night, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, is that two? That's two.
Oh.
So wait, the same.
And he high fives everybody like it's over.
The same batter keeps going.
No, I think they only get 3 pitches. They only get 3 swings, and out of the 3 swings, he hit 2 bombs. So Stowers now has to hit at least 2 bombs to continue. Otherwise, Rooker wins it. Wins that bracket. It's a bracket now. This is super fucking complicated.
That's
because
ridiculous.
It's Rooker and Stowers, Arozarena, Schwarber, and Aranda and Alonso. I don't know how the hell they pick
what
these
odds on Rooker?
I have Rooker at plus 6,000 to be the AL MVP.
Well, you got a good chance, I guess.
Please. One time, I actually have Schwarber too. So I don't have Alonso, but one time, I mean, I'll give somebody away, but come on.
All right, yeah. I mean, MLB.com's not showing anything, so I guess you're for once you're way ahead of me now. All right, well, let's continue with the AKs while they're doing this weird thing at the All-Star game. So the guy I hate, again, Brooks Koepka, I bet him. I think he's like plus 120 to miss the cut. Kind of weird to get plus money on Brooks Koepka. In the past 4 live tournaments, not even like majors. In the past 4 live tournaments, he has finished. Let's see, I have it here somewhere. He's finished 30th, 17th, 33rd, and 32nd. Like he can't even get into the top 30 more than 25% of the time at live, and like suddenly he's just gonna do well here. I'm not buying it. So
shit, Stowers just hit a bomb on his second swing. He has 1 swing left. I do have Stowers as the MVP. Sorry, shit, I'm gonna mute myself. Don't worry.
All right. Well, I don't like obviously don't like Brooks Koepka. I don't like Cantlay. Neiman just doesn't do well at majors. Giving up on him. Morikawa can't putt. We talked about Hatton. Justin Thomas. I don't like him on links. So that leaves Victor Hovland as the last man standing. And to quote Nuggets here, Victor Hovland is the second shot queen. And this is a second shot. So this is a second shot golf course. Victor Hovland is the number 2 approach player on the PGA Tour. Scotty Scheffler's.
Who do you think my secret guy is this week?
Is that Victor Hovland?
Hey, remember that time I was on Victor Hovland once this year?
Yeah, and then you like jerked it off to somebody else, and you say Guido's gonna win it all.
I'll take a 2 for 1. Or I'll take 2 for 3. Come on now.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I had to throw Guido in there.
Remember when I was on the Hobbit and you're like, we're not fucking betting the Hobbit, and guess who won?
Okay, in fairness, we both said that okay, you did say the Hobbit could be doing something. I said, I don't trust the Hobbit in tall places. But then you
All places.
convinced me. So Hobbit here, I think, is a great idea. I honestly, when you go back to the 10 years of research, he's up there. He's also one of the most bet guys this week, from a tipping perspective. And his first round leader history, he finished like 70th here in 2019. Sorry, he finished with a 70 in 2019.
Okay.
I think the dude's due, but the problem is his putter sucks, and it's killing me because I want to play him because he's won me so much money, but his putter is really a problem because, like I mentioned earlier, like him and Xander, they're all missing easy putts last week at the Scottish, and I'm like, I thank you for missing them because I won first round leader bets because you missed them, but also I'm like, what the hell? Like, how are you missing 7-foot putts?
Yeah, well, he actually gained strokes putting last week, is even though he's missing them. His putting, like if you look at it, like in the past since March, hasn't been that bad. And his approach play is elite. He third at the U.S. Open. He won the Valspar. Like, feels like he's I think easily the best play in this range, unless you guys want to give me someone else here.
Hold on, let me look. Okay. So last week, Victor Hovland, he did gain strokes on putting, and it was only 1.3.
Yeah, so not terrible, but not great either.
Let's see, was that all one round? Let me see.
I don't know.
It was all one round. No, I'm sorry, 2 rounds. Round 4, he was plus 0.5 or 0.6. And round 3, he was plus 1.7. The rest of the week, he was negative.
Okay. All right, so we'll see. I mean, I think that I still think he's a good play. Do you guys have anyone else you like here?
Let me look at the range here again because it looks like Nuggets may have gotten egged, or water ballooned.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. So let's look at the.
So I feel like the only thing that's going for with Brooks is 2 things. One, he's maybe a low owned, and 2, people may just look at his record, look at his result back in 2019 with his T4 and like consider it. But I agree, just current form, it just doesn't make sense. But a lot of times that's when Brooks goes off, was when nothing happens. Whoa, oh boy.
Yeah. Schwarber won the whole thing.
What is happening?
Schwarber won the whole thing.
Schwarber has 4 home runs.
I thought you.
And my wife hit me with 2 water balloons. If you can't tell by the water, and I have Schwarber to win MVP.
Are you gonna throw her hundreds to make her stop?
I kind of said, basically, like, I'm trying to win us some money, and you just got me wet. If you want me to go down on you, then stop it.
Oh boy.
This is truly the after.
Because otherwise, just open your mouth.
All right. Well, how do you get
Sorry,
4 home runs?
Because I'm covered in water right now.
How do you get 4 home runs? I thought you got 3 pitches. I don't know.
But apparently he got. It says he has 3 home runs, so either he went 3 for 3.
Oh, 3 for 3. Okay.
Oh, I think he must have got one during the actual game.
No, he didn't. No. Like literally 3 for 3.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
Maybe they gave him an extra bonus for going for 3 for 3. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea. So, Nuggets. Yeah, anything to add on this? Anything to add on the AK range?
I'm not playing Canlay. I'm not. The only one that kind of. Oh no, we're talking AK. Hovland, Patton, McIntyre, Lowry. I mean, not Lowry. Those ones I'm really kind of focusing on. I'm avoiding Brooks Koepka like the plague, and like chlamydia in college.
Man, that's.
I guess you could maybe play JT, but like he's probably going to be in the rough quite a bit. But his putting is good.
JT here has like some of the worst course history. I just can't trust JT.
You tell me Jordan Spieth, different story. JT, I ain't trusting.
Yeah, I'm out on Justin Thomas here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at stats alone. I mean, like you could see it with his putter, but I don't know. I just not feeling it.
Okay, well let's go to the 7Ks. We begin with Russell Henley, 7,900, who's I think like he's one of the most tipped golfers, if I remember correctly from what you showed me, Butters.
Henley's one of them. Henley, Hatton, Rahm, Hovland, Fitz, and my favorite round 2 and round 4 player of all time.
Hold on. This is funny. And I remember you saying that, and like he did well for me in like round 2, round 4. Do you want to know who the best golfer is in round 3 this year?
Fire away. I'm interested.
Sepulon Straka.
No.
Yeah, round 3 scoring.
Step 3?
Which is funny because he was a round 2 and round 4 merchant the entire year, and now he's like round 3 as well. So the only thing he can't do is round 1.
Alonso's not going to bat again. So Schwarber basically won it. So Schwarber could win MVP.
Yeah.
What
are the odds he had in Schwarber?
Schwarber was plus 4,000.
Oh, that's wow.
That's pretty good. Look here, right on the screen here, round 3 scoring average.
Yeah, I always bet him like 2nd and 4th round to be the highest scoring guy.
He was number 1 last week. I guess he didn't have a great round 3, but yeah, Paul Peterson number 1, but he's not a real golfer. Like Sepulon Straka number 1, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I mean, look, he's round 2, 3, 4. Apparently, you can play him any round except for round 1. So anyway, he's in this range. He's 7,400. Fitzpatrick 78, Spieth 77, Justin Rose 76, Hideki 75, Burns 74, Ben Griffin 73, Adam Scott also 73. At 72, we have Corey Connors, Jason Day at 71. We have Reed and Fox 7,000. We have Dietrich and Harmon. So this is a much bigger range than we've discussed before. So what are you guys looking at in the 7K range? Because for me, I'm all over Sepulon Straka, which I imagine some people are as well. But with the approach play, he's amazing. He's won twice this year. I think he could definitely get there this year. And he has a good history at the British Open. I think he finished 2nd a couple years ago. Outside of that, there's one guy I'm fading here, and I wonder if Nuggets, you can figure that one out. But other than that, like I'm not really playing too many guys here. I think like a lot of people might be on Justin Rose because of his history at the British Open, but like he's 44, and man, I don't know. Like at some point the wheels have to fall off. I think like he's too expensive on DraftKings at 76. Like he should be like 66. Like look at.
Are you trying to just pee in the pool and you've got no chlorine?
He's missed the cut 4 out of the last 6 tournaments.
Not at Royal Troon.
Last year,
I'm talking about this year.
Last year was T2.
Yeah, but that was last year. That's not this year. Like
okay.
He's arguably been playing better this year.
All right, so here's
he's missed the cut 4 out of the last 6 tournaments.
I got to step out of the closet here.
Okay.
Because Butters and I have a plus 8,000 ticket that Rose is going to win this fight.
I remember that. I remember you saying that. I remember. Yeah.
So I'm automatically playing Rose in everything. I think he's super cheap for what he is. I mean, the Masters, he came back for us. Even last week to kind of come back and just like finish T6. Like T6 of that price is stupid.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of interest in Justin Rose this week, and even his his course history for me is like, okay, yeah, he got a shot here to win this. It's too good to pass up. Like I'm not gonna play Goddard up just because he finished first last week. But like
it's not a driver. It's not a driving tournament.
It's not a driver. It is. Butters, keep me honest here. Does this feel like a Masters type track too, where like you kind of need to the driver ain't gonna win it all for you?
I could see it. I mean, I think you're going to have a better scoring here than you would at the Masters.
You're gonna have a lot closer scoring for damn sure.
I mean, the links probably makes it feel a little bit more difficult, but it's not. I don't know what the stimp meter is at in Augusta though.
I don't know. For me, when I was looking at it, I was like, it kind of makes sense for Rose to just like win this. I mean, Patrick Reed, is Patrick Reed really going to win this? I don't see it. Ryan Fox, different story. I think he's my kind of like secret weapon this week. Sepp, I'm always going to play. Probably going to play him with Showdown. But Justin Rose and Matthew Fitzpatrick in this range, I think, are just steals at those prices.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick fourth last week, eighth the Rockets, so he's peaking at the right time.
He is, and he's played hard courses. I mean, hell, you look at Brookline where he won the U.S. Open. Brookline, similar to this.
So we're at a putting tournament. Who's the best putter on the tour?
Denny McCarthy.
Sam Burns.
Sam Burns is the other one.
What is his links history though? That is
not good.
To worry about. Yeah. For me, I'd want a European here or someone, an American who's has a good history at the links, and like feels like Sam Burns just doesn't. You can pull up his profile to see like how he's done at the British Open, and like
Stormer MVP. Let's
31st cuts, 42nd, 76th. So he's never finished in the top 30 at the British Open. So I mean, maybe the putter will get him there, but like I don't want an American who can't play on links or hasn't shown an ability to. So I bet Burns before this year. So but I can't get to him here. But congratulations, that's awesome. 40-1, that's nice. Huh, and I think I won the Sorare because I don't think they counted these home runs. So it still says I'm first. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, anyone else in this range?
You did. They didn't count anything past the ninth inning because I'm still trying to figure out DFS and
DFS. Yeah,
they didn't count anything past the ninth inning because they said it was a 9-inning game. So
okay, makes sense. Any guys have interest in Henley? Because just I bring him up because he's one of the most.
He's the most tipped golfer. Yeah, Henley's an idea.
Most tipped golfer in the 7K ranges kind of makes me a little bit worried.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think if he's your last one in, it's not a problem. I think if he's your first one in, it's a huge problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid him.
I mean, because Fitz is right there, and Fitz is the 1, 2, 3, 4. He's the fifth most tipped golfer. So I would rather go Fitz right there. I mean, just save the $100 and go with him.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so anyone else you guys want to mention?
Ryan Fox, he's been running hot.
Ryan Fox, yes.
I bet him at the Canadian Open. So
as did I.
Nice. So
because we had him, it was him and Burns screwed up a ton. Which
Burns had an easy putt and he missed it.
Oh my God, Burns had so many easy putts, and I had Fox to win it. I had Fox every round leader, and I made a killing off this. I think Fox could be like the guy. He's actually, I think he was like the 7th or 8th most tipped here.
Oh wow!
But when they played here in 2019 for first round leader bets, he finished 68th with Bobby Mack, Hatton, Fleetwood, Rahm. I could see him being first round. I can see him win this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna bet him like all the time for like second round leader, third round leader. I think he can throw up a number. I think the dude just looking at the history, like the dude just knows his course. And I think after winning the Canadian Open over Burns. Like the confidence is at all-time high.
Yeah, look, it makes sense. I like him. I'm not getting to him. I didn't bet him, but I can certainly like get behind it.
I have a little bit of interest in Jason Day here for the fact
yes, that's the other one. Yes,
for the fact of like the course comps. Like if you're looking at like let's say like Pebble Beach. I mean he just always plays well at Pebble Beach. So I mean if you want to look at it that way, slower greens, those sorts of things. I mean, I could see it like a top 5, top 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see him winning this. I don't think it's out of the question. So
sorry, I just got paid out on the Kyle Schwarber bet. So sorry.
That's awesome. Congrats.
It was a good night.
That's awesome.
I only paid $100 for it, but we just made 4,000. So
it's pretty sweet.
So I might pass out now.
You're just done. No 6K, no 5K range.
What's a 6K range? It's a 5K range. You can't. If you're playing Scotty, you don't have to worry about that shit.
If we get your wife hitting you with wire blue and like
another wire blue, I'm definitely waking up.
It's like a dramatic fall.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move to the 6K range because we got Min Woo Lee, JJ Spawn, Aaron Rise. Too many guys to mention here. Chris Gotterup, who won last week.
I'm avoiding him like the plague.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch him here either. Keegan Bradley's here at 6,700. Tom Kim, just mentioning a few guys. Daniel Berger he can't putt to save his life.
No, you got the whole. But everyone's on him for some
Cam
reason.
Smith in the 6K range is just awkward.
Yeah. You got the Hoygaard brothers, Ricky Fowler, Harry Hall. Who else? Davis Thompson, the Poltergeist. Let's see here. Christian Bezadenhoots, Andy Novak, Denny McCarthy, no longer the best putter on tour. Matty Schmid, who I had last week, didn't quite get there. Lucas Glover. There's Penge, who made a run last week. He got what, second place, tied for second. JJ Poston, or JT Poston, and I guess that's. There's obviously a lot of names here. Didn't mention all of them. So, who are you guys getting to in the 6K range?
You missed the major. You missed the guy that just can't win a major but can still do well.
Okay.
Louis Oosthuizen.
Oh, get the no, piss off.
For whatever reason, South Africans do well at the British Open.
You're just racist. South Africans do well. I'm from South Africa. It's like I'm literally watching like the Lethal Weapon 2 movie from the 1990 all over again. Nice. So, and Butters, if you haven't seen it, go watch it tonight, and you can thank me later. Oosthuizen ain't doing shit. The guy that I'm all over is, I can't pronounce his name to save my life, but the guy who finished T2 last week, Penge. Because he
doesn't have a face sauce.
But the dude killed it last week. I put him on my showdown lineup. He made me a ton of money. This dude, I bet him T5 and T10, and we cashed all those. Something about this dude, he's just like not on everyone's radar. He just seems to fit courses like this when I looked at everything. And for 6K, you couldn't do any better. He's either going to explode your lineup and you're going to win a bunch of stuff, or he's going to implode you and you're dead. But that's what you expect at 6K. But if you're going to play like a Scotty Rory lineup, he could be one of your guys in. I'm going to play him regardless because I think 6K is a value. He should be like a $700 or $7,500 golfer, considering last week and his previous performance. The dude just seems to have a knack for links courses. This is like Bobby Mack 6 years ago when he was at 6,500. That's what I think this dude is. So
I got a different guy that's at 6K. That's
oh God. All right. Please don't say he's JT posted.
Nick Taylor.
Uh,
He won Pebble. He shipped that Pebble. If you're looking at comps, that's it right there.
I hate Nick Taylor. He owes me so much money.
Right.
But then again, hold on. If you play him, you play Marco, and you play Scotty, you're only at 30,000. So you got 3 spots for what? 10K each?
Yeah, 79.33.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Are both Taylor and Penge gonna do well? I don't know. I feel like maybe one of them.
I think Pence is going to do well. I can't speak to Taylor. I mean,
Yeah.
and Pence just all right. So hold up, you got 7,900, right? Now
Mhm.
throw in Justin Rose.
I feel like Justin Rose is gonna be so highly owned.
Okay, but still, you're at 8,100. I mean,
Yeah.
in the 8,000s for how much we said we like the 8,000s. That's a decent lineup
Well,
in a GPP.
We only like Hovland, I think, in the 8,000. Oh, Hatton too, I guess. So
Hatton,
if you put in
I
Hatton,
mean, we liked
you have
Henley
73.
too. I mean, you can play Henley. You can play.
You have Henley and then Hovland. There you go. That's
Henley and Hovland or Henley and Fitzpatrick. I mean, you could do a bunch of different things there.
Right.
But that's if those guys literally go 100%. So
I got a guy
what
is that?
that is anyone playing him? Nope. Maybe like 2%. Thorbjorn Olsen.
this dude, yeah.
He's one of my bets for first round leader.
Okay.
What is he? He's 150 to 1 on ESPN bet for first round leader.
They played here 2019 for the Open, but what people aren't also talking about is they had some sort of DP Tour Irish Open in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2019 he was T57. In 2012 he was, where was he? 2012 he was up here. Where the hell was he?
Well, while you're looking, I mean, he shot a
He was-
61 at the
He
Canadian
shot a
Open.
he shot a -9 for T18 in 20, but that was again 2012. But so he's played here twice and he's made the cut.
Right. Yeah. No,
And in 2012 he shot a 66.
I like him at a first round leader for sure. So if you're playing like the showdown on Thursday, which I feel like a lot of people don't do, it's just like kind of like entering the
I play
contest.
the late showdown Thursday just to see what the conditions are.
Makes sense. Yeah, no, I Olsen is, he's definitely someone who's on my radar in the 6K range. I had a couple guys myself here. The Nikolai Højgaard, I actually bet him at 150 to 1, a very small bet. But fourth at the Scottish Open. He's had 3 top 8 finishes this year. It's only 24. He is great power off the tee, which like if it's windy, that should be able to like cut through the wind. And his approach play is pretty good. It just feels like he's just improving all the time. And I don't think he's gonna win. It's 150 to 1, but like I think maybe he can contend and like allow me to get a good hedging opportunity. Another guy in the 6K range who kind of like stood out to me is a couple $100 after that is Akshay Bhatia, who's it's just a great approach player. He's actually kind of want to see where he's ranked in approach because he's definitely up there. Bhatia is 15th in approach play in this field, and he's only 6,700. So like if approach is definitely the top metric that you're looking at, like Bhatia at 6,700 should really be considered. If accuracy is what you're looking at, then Aaron Rai at 6,900 is someone you should consider. I think I'm not big on Aaron Rai. I don't have a bet on him. I don't really want to bet him at a major, but he's one of the most accurate golfers on tour. So those are the 3 guys in the 6K range I like.
But he wears 2 gloves.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't disagree, but I'm gonna go off course history there. And I'm grabbing Lucas Glover at 6,100.
Automatic lover. Okay. So he's done well here.
He has. When they played here in 2019, he finished 20th.
Okay.
I mean, at 6,100, he fit 2 weeks ago. He finished 5th for the John Daly Travelers. He finished 9th. But you're telling me 6 years ago he finished here in 20th? Yeah, it's not the sexiest pick, but at 6,100, find me a guy that's done better on this course.
Yeah.
For 6,100, and I just can't, other than Stenson or Molinari, but I don't trust either one of those dudes.
Yeah, Glover's super streaky. Like if he gets going, he gets super hot, but then like he falls into these spells which just can't make the cut at all. But like you said, 9th and 5th in the last 2 tournaments, like he's hot right now. So
yeah,
I think you could be on to something here with him.
Yeah, it just, the price seems stupid.
Yeah, it feels. Yeah,
if he was
like
7,100 or like higher, it's a different conversation. But 61 for a guy that finished 20th and recent form tells me, you know what, I could do a lot worse at 6,100.
Yeah, he should definitely be around 7K.
Yeah, I agreed, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, anyone else on 6Ks before we move on to the 5Ks?
And then my dude Pagan, whatever his name is, Penge.
Yeah. So, do you want to go dumpster diving in the 5Ks? We have Raitan, who actually bet him last week. He was doing pretty well. He was been a first round leader and overall, and like he was in my DFS lineup, which cashed. So I was pretty happy with him. There's Grazerman, Kevin Yu has got a lot of power off the tee.
What about Andrew Novak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I knew you were gonna say that name. He's already one of my dudes that like I'm looking at because he's just one of those cats that like will show up at one of these things. And I've won a lot of money with Novak, so I kind of feel like oh shit, I gotta play Novak this week.
I might also have to consider Tom Hoagie.
I can't get there on Tom Hoagie. But do we want to go back to Henrik Stenson for 5,500?
I've got some 5K guys, and you're probably
because Stenson finished 20th here 6 years ago, but recent form, 3 weeks ago he finished on Live at Dallas for 25th and 45th last week. Do we even want to consider that guy, especially at 5,500? I kind of want to say yes because it's like a filler, and you know he's going to make the cut.
That's it's terrifying though. Like to play with some of these guys.
But I think this is you decided Scotty's going to win this, or Scotty's going to finish second. Here's your first in.
I think if Scotty finishes second, I don't think you're winning with him in your lineup. Let's see the
unless you're playing like the high dollar stuff, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I think if you're playing in like a multi-entry 150 max, like $18 buy-in, like if you're playing in the 4,000 milli, no, Scotty ain't gonna win it for you unless what's his name goes off, unless Stenson goes off. But I think you're playing in the 150 max, like $18 for a milli, and you have Scotty and him, like you're not unique.
No, not at all. Yeah, I mean, Stenson with his course history. You mentioned Molinari. Kevin Yu is great power off the tee. You have to consider him. I bet Jaeger first round leader at 250 to 1. He does well in the first round, and he's in the AM PM slot, and also good power off the tee. Approach play is solid. Like he's a European guy. Feels like he could have a random spike tournament or spike round, I should say. I would not bet him to win this thing at all, but and I don't even want him in my lineup necessarily. But I think 250 to 1 first round leader is not bad. Do you guys any interest in Mickelson? Because he's the big name there. You guys, we talked about him past couple of times. So Any interest in Mickelson?
I've got some other old guys that I'm interested in too.
Okay. What other old guys are you interested in?
Patrick Harrington.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He
won the Senior Open.
Yeah, he's all over the boots on the ground report.
T7 tied T7 in 2012. I think he also did well in 2019 as well. Somewhere. But I have another old guy.
Okay.
Francisco Molinari.
Oh God.
So I used to have a Molinari Rainmaker card, like Rainmaker tier, and I just like had no idea what to do with it. I'm like, do I play him in my worst lineup? Like sometimes I don't even play him because like I have an odd number of cards.
T11 in 2019.
Yeah.
2012 he was T10.
Yeah, it's a long time ago though. You know, like it's not like it was last year. If it was like
So-
last year I could get it, but like he's so much older now. How old is he?
minus 11 in 2012 and
He's 42.
minus 3 for a T11 in 2019.
Look at the regression with Molinari
Now,
on the screen here.
here's the
Just
thing
the
about
orange,
that.
the orange was his 2019 form, and like now the green is his current form. It's kind of crazy how things like decline in 6 years.
Here's the thing about Molinari though, is round 4 was actually the hardest time of the tournament in 2019, and he had the best score round 4 of a -5.
Okay.
So I mean, if the weather's crap, he's showing he can play in the weather here.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, yeah. He hasn't finished above 40th this year, though. I just can't get to any of these old guys. I think it's a trap. Like,
Not even Zach Johnson.
No, think about how NFL handles this. So like Scheffler, like you don't have anyone like Scheffler, but like you do see guys priced like the like the Rorys and the John Rahms, like you know the top tier guys, like they're always like 9K, 10K, etc. And then if you go punting in the NFL, the bottom tier is like 3K, or in tight ends 2,500. But you don't have that here. Like I feel like DraftKings pricing is broken on PGA. Where it's like someone like maybe not Molinari, but like some of these amateurs or like some of these like 60-year-old men who have zero chance of winning, like they should be 3K. They should not be 5K. And like at 3K, you can maybe like convince me to play one of them. But at 5K, it's just way too much. Like the guys at 6K are just so much better than these 5K bums, you know. So I don't have anyone in the 5Ks like near the top. Like I just kind of want to see my my model here. The top 5K guy I have is Max Grazerman at 5,900. He's 36th in my model, and I'm not even like wanting to play him. And then you just get like 5,800 Kevin Hughes, 41st. Johnny Vegas, you know, you guys picked him first round leader. He's 49th in my model. He's 5,500. So I mean, this is like what we're looking at here. Nico Echeverria, I do have a first round leader bet on, but he's 54th in my model, so not too excited about that. But I think he's like 200 to 1 at the same time, or maybe 175 to 1. So that's like I don't think I'm going to play any of these guys. You know, I just thought like they should be 3K like these guys. Maybe not like Echeverria or Kevin Yu, but like the really old guys, like they should be like at least 4K, but if not 3.
I mean, Molinari is an Open champion. Same with Patrick Harrington.
Yeah.
And Zach Johnson. We saw Zach Johnson go off at the Masters.
It's a weird thing, isn't it? Because like if you compare it to the NFL, and like you put like Joe Montana on a roster right now, you'd be like you could say like, yeah, he's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. Like he's gonna be horrible if you put him on the field. And like these guys are competing with like the top tier guys. Like it's just, I don't know. It just feels like impossible for them to contend. Like at least like, you know, Molinari's made the cut here and there. Although these are the European results. Yeah, he's struggled. He's like he struggles to make the cut. Like he's never finished above 40th this year. Yeah, he's a champion in the past, but like the last time he got above 64th at a major was 2022. So I don't know, but that was at the Open at least, and he is European, so like at least like that is like an argument, I guess. But I just feel like it's just such a mistake to play these guys because they should be 3K or so, you know. Maybe
You're not
not
wrong.
maybe not more like, well, if you want the 3K, like the pure amateurs would be 3K, and like those other old guys, maybe Molinari should be like 4,100 or something. Like it just
I saw a name I saw a name I haven't seen in a while. John Catlin. Isn't he like a World Tour guy?
John who?
John Catlin, Catlin.
Okay. Oh, okay. Catlin Stark. 5,700.
Basically.
Catlin Stark got a better chance here. No, he did finish 8th at the.
Catlin Stark got raped. That's okay.
Catlin Stark. Well,
she did.
She
and then what's his name? You know, the thing.
She didn't get raped. Sansa got raped.
Oh, Sansa got raped. Sorry, Catlin is the mom. Sorry,
Catlin's the mom. She got a throat slit.
But then she's supposed to return as the ghost.
Well, yeah, but in the show she doesn't return. In the books,
no, and she should have. In the books, she did.
You know, this really pisses me off. I have the quick rant right here. Bainoff and Weiss, the worst of all time.
What's worse, Game of Thrones or Last of Us?
I've not watched Last of Us, so I can't say it.
The Last of Us is actually more accurate to the video games than Game of Thrones is to the books.
Yeah, Game of Thrones seasons 1 through 4 is some of the best TV you'll ever see. 5 and 6. Season 1 through 4, amazing TV.
1 through 3, I'll agree with. Not 1 through 4.
Really? So what was 4? You had you had the Red Viper. You had the Tyrion.
No, once they brought back Jon Snow,
that was season 6.
Was it 6? I thought it was 3.
It was season 6. Yeah.
No, because Snow died
at the end of season 5.
It wasn't 6.
It was season 6. Yeah.
No, because the last season was 6, and then like
last season was 8. Last season was 8.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, I'm on board with you. That's when I got back.
Attention.
So season 6, like, yeah, he got brought back. That was so stupid. But season 6 had some great moments, like the Battle of the Bastards. It had the.
I agree with that. The Battle of the Bastards was badass.
Yeah, the explosion of the Sept, like that was great.
That was 6. I thought it was season 3.
Explosion of the Sept. No, when Cersei burns down the Sept, and then Tommen commits suicide. It was.
That's my favorite gif.
Yeah, it just falls. It just steps off the window. No, that was season 6. That was the last episode of season 6. Because I rewatched this for because we're doing a Game of Thrones rewatch show podcast on here about a year ago.
The end of season 3 was the aftermath of the Red Wedding.
Red Wedding, yeah.
So that's why I liked it, because after that I was like, screw it.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is that like Bainoff and Weiss, like the showrunners of the show, for years after season 3, because they didn't bring back Catelyn Stark, they kept saying, "Oh, we have this great surprise plan. We have this great surprise." And they said it for years,
and they didn't.
And I was like, "Well, they did. And so I was like, "Okay, wow, they're going to bring back Catelyn Stark," because she actually did a new show after that. The show lasted 2 years, so I was like, the timing is right.
Suits. Yes.
No, well, maybe she did that too, but she was in a show where a bunch of like kids came back from the dead or something. It was a decent show actually, but it lasted only 2 seasons, so I thought that like she would come back for season 6, and so I was like, okay, this is the surprise.
But Jon Snow died at the end of season 5.
Yeah. So I thought that like their surprise was they're going to bring back Catelyn Stark as Lady Stoneheart in season 6. Yeah, and they're going to do it later than the books, but they're going to do it. And I thought that was their surprise. Their surprise occurred in season 7 when Jon Snow and the others went past the wall for that stupid mission. Their surprise was the zombie polar bear. That was what they were planning for. They said,
or the zombie dragon.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that was a better surprise. But they said when as soon as the zombie polar bear happened, they're like, "This is the surprise we promised our audience." I'm like, "Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Are we
Like, really?
that stupid?
Like, it was not even a great scene. It's just horrible. Anyway,
Exactly. Anyway, I'm not doing the water balloon thrown in my head. But so I gotta jump. But I think we gave enough here in the hour and a half.
Yeah.
Any first round leader bets?
I already said my first round. I got Lowry, Bobby Mack, Hatton, Fleetwood, Rom, Fox.
Okay.
Who's your winner before you head out?
My winner?
Yeah, who's winning this?
Can I get Lowry to repeat?
Jay Lowry, okay. 40-1, I think, or 35, something like
I
that.
think so. Or our
Rose.
favorite
Rose.
in our
Justin
heart.
Rose. There we go. I'll have to
Justin
place a bet
Rose.
for that for just to join you guys. I'll have to,
I mean,
even though I don't like him, I'll place a small bet. Just
to be fair, we did get him at plus 8,000, and now he opens up at plus 4,500. So, I mean, Butters,
that's probably,
to be honest, we might be cashing that early if they give us an option, because I have it on 2 different sites for that.
he's plus 8,000 here.
Holy crap! You know FanDuel?
FanDuel 8,000. Yeah.
DraftKings and Caesars both have him at plus 4,500, and we got him at plus 8,000 back in April.
This is why you have to have multiple sports books. This is like it's just right there, proof.
That's nuts. I would throw $10 on that right now.
I'll join. They're like $20-$30 on it for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, we only threw 20 on each, so
okay. Then I'll do 20. I'll do 20.
There you go. Then you get.
We'll ride it together. We'll ride it together.
There you go. And hopefully
Nice.
Justin Rose does his thing. And if he gets even close, we might cash one out and let the other one ride. That way we're covering our bets.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Nuggets. Thanks for coming on.
Always a pleasure, boys. Remember, if we're gonna plans take over the world, listen to Walter and Butters, and because I'm not the rat pictured in it, but I'm kind of off on the screen because I'm the weird retarded rat. Am I allowed to say retarded anymore? I don't know.
You can say anything you want here on the After Dark Show.
I do appreciate that. Love you all, and appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate all the comments. Sorry, I got to bail, but I don't want a little water balloon in my head.
Yeah, one's enough. You can't have more.
Exactly. Oh no, it's actually been 2 because.
Well, 3 you can't have. So there you go.
Yeah, 3 I definitely can't have. It's my favorite number. Can't do it. But love talking to you guys, and hopefully we're talking about the FedEx Championship in a couple weeks. So.
Yeah, or fantasy football drafts or whatever. So,
We'll be doing some best balls, definitely for sure. Happy to jump on for any of that. But yeah, we've already done, like I said, I think it's either 5, and I still have another 130 to go. So more happy to jump on and talk about it, thought process, all that. Hopefully before the season starts, because these seasons, all this stuff that's going on right now. These new uniforms that the freaking Chargers are wearing are making me want to puke. But however, oh my God, the new ones the Chargers are wearing, I might have to go buy one and customize it for myself. I think the creamsicle ones with the white, just take my money, NFL. I get it, because the Patriots never had anything like that. Just take my money.
They'll continue to lose in the playoffs, but they'll look good doing it. So
hey, we're gonna make the playoffs this year. I'm telling you right now.
I'm talking about the Chargers, but
Patriots gonna make the playoffs this year as a wild card, but they're gonna get their ass kicked.
I think Drake. But I know you have to go. Drake May is one of my highest owned quarterbacks in best ball.
Drake May, I think, is gonna have a good year. I think with a better offensive line. We'll talk about it for best ball.
Yeah.
But I've been watching him in training camp. I watch him at OTAs. I got some shit to tell you. So
okay, I can't wait.
If you don't have Pop Douglas, you're fucked. I'll put it that way. But he's a great last quarterback, last wide receiver to grab in best ball. Like if you need like the 18th, 19th, 20th pick, and Drake's not gone, that's like a great combo to get because everyone's talking about Pop. But I'll tell you, we'll talk about another cast. I gotta go before. Oh shit, I missed that one. I gotta
go. See ya.
Bye guys.
Bye. All right, Butters. I don't know what else we have to cover here. I mean, we talked about everything.
You didn't ask my winners.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the last question I have for you guys before we head out. So is that are we ready to go? Are you? Who's winning the 256th whatever British Open? I actually think it's 153rd or whatever. I don't know.
So I'm on Rose. I mean, I got to go back to Rory. I'm not a Rory fan, but I like money. He something seems to be happening right for him this year. It seems like he's wanting to win. Stars are kind of aligning. Can he win 2 majors this year? I think it could happen. Maybe it's his retirement. I don't know. Who knows?
So Rory is your pick, or
I'd have to say on top, Rory is probably my pick. I got Rose. I like Sam Burns. Let me throw some real deep ones. I mean, maybe Patrick Harrington could maybe be a real dark horse.
that would be something. Where is he even? He is 400 to 1. So if he does that, that would be incredible.
That would be pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Bobby Mack on home soil, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, he's interesting. I was hoping he would be like 50 to 1, like next to Sepulon Straka. But I guess with the pricing on DraftKings, that didn't make much sense. He's 3,500. I feel like he's like inflated, like there's just like no good value. It's like a stock that's like too much, and like you're waiting for it to go down so you can bet it. But you can't short it. You can't. I guess like you can bet like him in matchups. I bet against him in matchups, but like I do like him. I just wish that he was 50 to 1 and not 35 to 1. I mean, I guess you could do like profit boost and whatnot. BetMGM is a 20% profit boost right now. Not sponsored by them, but BetMGM, you can sponsor us if you want. They like various sportsbooks have odds boosts, so I would definitely recommend checking those out. If you like McIntyre, maybe you can get him like 42 to 1, or what would that be? 20%. What I was 700. So yeah, it would be 4,200. So even still, it's like not the price I wanted. But still it's better, much better than 35 to 1. And obviously you can shop around, but I didn't really see anything better than that. So I just didn't have him on my card, but I do like him though. Anyone else? I personally like John Rahm. He's 12 to 1 in most books, but he's 13 to 1 on Bookmaker.
I feel like I'd rather want to bet him than play him in DFS, but that's just me.
Rahm, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean he's in the 10K range, so
I feel like if I want to bet someone popular, I'd rather want to bet Sepp than I would Rahm.
Yeah, I'm betting Sepulon as well. He's 50 to 1. That's the best price I could find. I mean, 50 to 1 is pretty good for a guy who's won 2 majors and has got second place at the British Open. Not 2 majors, he's won 2 tournaments this year, and he got second place at the British Open 2 years ago. So I do like that price, and he's a really great irons player. So I like him at 50 to 1 as well. You guys mentioned Fitzpatrick. He's 50 to 1. I didn't get to him, but I think that you could certainly make a case for it.
Thorbjorn Olsen, if you really want to go deep.
Yeah, Olsen, like I said, I'm first round leader. Let me read off the first round leaders I have. So these are all 75 to 1 or better. Ben Griffin, 75 to 1. Ryan Fox, 75 to 1. Chris Gotterup, 80 to 1. Nikolai Højgaard, 80 to 1. Wyndham Clark, 90 to 1. JJ Spawn, 90 to 1. Taylor Pendrith, 90 to 1. Kevin Yu, 110 to 1. Akshay Bhatia, 110 to 1. Aldrich Poltergeist, 135 to 1. Denny McCarthy, 150 to 1. Thorbjorn Olesen, 150 to 1. Matty Schmidt, 150 to 1. Nico Echeverria, 200 to 1. And Stefan Jaeger, 250 to 1. Hopefully one of those guys comes through, or maybe 2 of them like last week. But what'd you say?
I would say Nick Taylor kind of seems interesting too.
Nick Taylor. Why didn't I get to him? I was looking at first round scoring average. Let's see how he's done. I'm gonna pull this up.
And actually, someone that I know I haven't really played much all year, but it would make sense with the comps I've been looking at is actually Patrick Cantlay.
For what? To win?
To win, because like his records at RBC Heritage and also at Pebble, that makes sense.
He just
seems like a guy that like no one would be on. That's like, oh, he just pops.
Yeah, he just can't win. Like, I don't know. Like, he just doesn't have the mentality. I don't know. Nick Taylor is 93rd in first round scoring, so he's like in the middle of the pack. Do you know what tee time he is? Because for first round leaders, I like to do the AM guys because by the time you get to the like second half of the tournament or the second half of the round, like the green is like kind of messed up. It's tougher to navigate. I don't know. Nick Taylor, tee times. We can probably pull it up here. The Open tee times. Let's see. Yeah, so he's right at the end.
Yeah, he has a PM wave.
Yeah, he's the sixth to last group to go. So like that's why I didn't do first round with him. And plus he's in the middle of the pack of first round score leaders. So that's why I didn't get to him.
Cantlay's in the morning.
Cantlay, yeah, he is in the morning. If you look at his first round scoring, he's 92nd, so not great either.
I think first off the tee is actually Patrick Harrington.
Yes, but I just like there's no stats on him for a first round leader just because he doesn't play on tour. I do have Højgaard, so hopefully someone in that group does it. But yeah, Højgaard was 80 to 1 or 90 to 1 to be first round leader. He's got a lot of upside. He's just great off the tee, approach getting better all the time. He's only 24. It feels like he's going to improve all the time. So I'd rather be early than late with him.
You know what? Actually, I kind of like this as a first round leader.
Who's that?
Davis Riley.
I think his first round scoring wasn't that great because he did like he's 153rd in first round scoring.
Didn't he just pop as a first round leader recently?
I don't know. Maybe if he did, then like that was like very rare, I don't know. Nick Dunlap, by the way.
Let's see. He shot a 66 at the Travelers.
I mean, let's look it up. Davis Riley. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so 70, 75, 66, 78, 68, 73, 71, 73, 66, 73, 68, 69. There's a 64 here at the Puerto Rican Open. So he's had some spike first rounders, but like usually he does not do well. But I mean, he has done it. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna get a great price on him. I don't know what he is off the top of my head, first round leader, but yeah, if you think he could do that again, then sure, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think he's AM/PM, I believe. Yeah, he's tees off at 2:52 London time. So yeah, that definitely makes sense too.
Oh, another guy that's been kind of popping lately has been Cam Young.
Cam Young. I think he's not done well in the first round.
Not first round, but like overall.
Yeah.
Seems like he's kind of trying to figure it out again.
Yeah. He's so inconsistent. Like, you never know which one you're gonna get. Like he's either like in contention or he's just like missing the cut. It's so weird. But yeah, I mean, if you get good Cam Young, then he can definitely get there. Surprised like Matt Fitzpatrick is such a bad first round scoring. He's fifth worst on tour. It's so strange, isn't it? He's just like so good otherwise. I don't know. He's just always catching up, I guess. Anything else we want to mention is we're coming up on 2 hours. So
No, I
oh,
think I kind of figured out a
we did
route
some.
I want to go. I mean, we might have some more information here because technically they're doing practicing right now, almost probably like another hour. They're probably like waking up right now to get ready to go
Yeah.
for more practice. So
Yeah, it is so weird sometimes. We had some comments. Tommy Fleetwood loves this course. Yeah, I like Fleetwood for sure. He's never won on tour, but there's this first time for everything. Like people always said, Phil Mickelson, yeah, can't win a major, and then he won a major. Peyton Manning can't win a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl. Like these things do these streaks do snap. So if Fleetwood wins, like it would be on his home soil, right? Like so it makes sense for him to win it. It's an approach course. He's a great approach player. It makes sense that he loves this course. I'm definitely on Fleetwood. I bet him at what was it 28-1 or 30-1? I can't remember. He's definitely one of my favorites this week. Fleetwood 28-1 on DraftKings. By the way, Michael says I have Fox at 14-1 for top 10 finish. That's pretty good odds. I haven't looked at like the other sports books or any sports book for this, but like that's actually it seems like a pretty decent bet. Fox is we talked about him as like being one of the best values in the 7K range, so I definitely like that. Morning tee times are disadvantaged with the wind 20 kilometers per hour and drizzle until approximately 10 a.m. Well, I like like is that going to stand? Like the weather people never get anything right, like even like 2 hours in advance. So like these things can change all the time. I really just don't know. Like you don't know how this can lay out. Like tomorrow's forecast could be completely different. I always found it funny how when like especially in football when like people are like, oh, what's the weather, and then they look and then like, okay, so they just like take it for granted, whereas like the people like the meteorologists are trying to predict this, like they have such a low success rate, and like they're trying to handicap the weather, whereas like the people trying to handicap football just are like automatically are convinced that the weather's correct. I always find that like pretty humorous. I just don't know. Like you don't know, and like I heard on Monday they were saying that that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were going to be perfect, and then the next day they're saying that Thursday, Friday, Saturday we're going to be or maybe it's the opposite. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are going to be bad, and then Sunday was going to be perfect.
So the wind gusts. When I'm looking at like wind gusts and everything, like it seems like it's going to be gusty a little bit in around like if you're looking at like UK time and everything around between like 10-1, it'll be like 23, 24 mile an hour gusts, and I mean like it doesn't. When I'm looking at it right now, and I'm looking at based off windy.com. It just seems like based on both days, there's really no edge.
You just don't know.
Sure, you're gonna have a little bit of a drizzle, but like it's not gonna be like pouring rain.
You don't know. No one knows. No one knows the stuff.
And you're on a coast too, so I mean, like things can happen.
It's always. I mean, look, it's England. It's gonna be windy. I know somebody yelling to me. It's Northern Ireland. That's the same thing. It's always gonna be windy there. Whether it's 20 miles an hour or 30 miles an hour, like I don't know. Like no one knows this stuff. Meteorologists have no clue like about this stuff. So like we can look at all the weather projections, they're just gonna be wrong. So I don't look at the weather. I don't know. It's really like how many times like I'm speaking to the wrong person here because you live in Wisconsin, but like if you live like closer to the shore, that like either one, like there's so many times I can't tell you how many times my wife and I are like, okay, we're gonna go to the beach, and then we look at the weather and like it's gonna be thunderstorms, and it's like, oh, we're not gonna go, and it's perfect weather, like, and the opposite, like, oh, it's gonna be perfect. We get there, it starts storming. It's like, okay, no one knows this stuff. No one knows anything about weather. I'm done with weather reports. Never looking at them ever again.
Well, where I live is really weird too because we've got like the bluffs over the Mississippi River, so it's like. Yeah. Bad storms are coming through, and then like the storm like goes over the bluffs and it like clears up, and it's like this like weird like circle that kind of like goes around, and then it just like it like literally goes around us. It's weird. Like the one thing that we will get is like wind, and that's about it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I've never been out there, so I wouldn't know. The closest I was in Minnesota for 3 days for the Super Bowl, and it was -5 like every day. It was it's just absolutely. I'm like, why? I'm miserable. I'm like, why do people live up here? It's just absolutely terrible. Cassandra is asking, did Nuggets' wife kick him off the show? Yes, she threw water balloons at him. So
Yes, but technically he did. Technically he did win $4,000 tonight. So it's
yeah, that's great. I won a blue card on So Rare. Very very excited. It could be actually pretty good if it's Otani or Judge. It could be like a $2,000 card, but it could also be like some. It's not gonna be a bad player because it's a star player, but it could be like one of the worst star players, which is not nearly as exciting. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to that. Michael asking, when was the last time a club champion did well in the Open? I mean, you mean someone on the Champions Tour, I assume? I don't know. I don't know that history.
let's see if there's anything.
I mean, it's so tough to expect these guys to do well. They're so old. I don't know. Even if you look at back at 2019, I just don't remember how old these people were. I'm sure like someone in the 40s is going to be, and that's not the senior tour, I'm just saying, but like someone in the maybe 50s is going to be like hovering around the cut line and they make the cut, but then they're just going to suck on Saturday. I don't know. We did have that one major where Mickelson made a run. It was like what, 2.5 years ago. And like John Rahm won, but Mickelson got second place. But like that's such a rare occurrence. Like Mickelson hasn't even made the cut this year, and he's one of the better older players. And yeah, he hasn't made the cut at any of the majors. So, I would not play these guys. Do you have anything?
I'm curious to see what's even said about this course. Let's see what Wikipedia says.
I don't know. So anyway,
yes, it just has signature holes.
Jeff Ogilvy in 2011. Okay. Let's look at Ogilvy's numbers here. Ogilvy currently is 48. Look at this tiny sad shape. In 2011 he was a much better golfer. This is like looking like Matt Fitzpatrick. If you have a comp, maybe a better putter. But that's I mean, 2011 he was 34 years old. So I don't know, but he hasn't played this year. He's played twice on the European tour, and that was it. The last time he played was 2024. I wonder like what's going on with him, but I don't know. Maybe he's retired or something. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy how like, you have these great golfers, and obviously like in any sport, players will decline with age, but like it's such a dramatic change for 14 years. Like, it was great golfer here. That wasn't even his best year. 2007 was his best year. And then like, you have this tiny sad shape. It's going to happen to like all the golfers we watch now. Like in 2039, like all the golfers we're talking about today are going to have this like tiny shape here. And we're going to be talking about like all new players.
Okay, interesting. There was at this course in 2018, there is a boys amateur. The winner was Connor Gough, Gough. I don't think he's on there. But runner-up was Jose Luis Ballester. And didn't he win or do something on the Live Tour or something recently? Ballester? His name seems familiar.
Oh, there's. He's 21, Jose Luis Ballester. He got 4. He was an amateur. He just turned pro. A 50th cut, 48th cut, 23rd. He doesn't live.
Okay, so Connor Symes, Cyme. He played last week at the Scottish Open.
SYME.
Yeah, SYME. He was a semifinalist in the amateur championships in 2014 here. So I mean, he's got some. course history, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, look, anyone who's on the European tour and knows links golf will have some sort of edge. Yeah, he won the KLM Open. I don't know what that is, but yeah, he won it. The 75th at the Scottish Open. Yeah, look, there's gonna be some weird European we never heard of who's like top 10.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it was Penge last week. Like, it's gonna be someone new. It could be Syme. Who knows? But it's gonna be some guy where like, who's that guy in the top 10? And he's not gonna win it, but he's gonna finish like 4th. It's just like good luck like trying to guess who that is, though. You know,
right?
That's always tough. So
and if you are on that person, and if you are on that golfer, hopefully you have two or three that are also in the top 10 as well, and you'll definitely catch and probably high as well.
Yeah, and if you're 6 of 6, maybe you win the whole thing. That's
right.
That'd be great. So hopefully you win it, or Nuggets wins it, or I win it, or someone listening here wins the DraftKings tournament. That'd be awesome. Would love to see that. So if you guys have great finishes, let us know the next time we're on. Just like, you know, show a screenshot or something. That'd be great. But yeah, we're at 2 hours now. Butters, any final thoughts before I sign off, because I gotta get some work done?
Yeah, just have fun with this tournament, and just remember that it's in the UK. So just remember that it's going to start at, what is it, like midnight or something like that?
It's like 1:30 a.m. or something. I have the tee time here. What's the first tee time? It's 1:35 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely make sure that you give yourself some time to make your DFS lineups, and your bets. Obviously, although you can bet live, but still, it's you know, just make sure you have everything done by the time you go to sleep on I guess Wednesday night. So all right, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for commenting, really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with Kenny. We have a topic planned, unlike last week, so I look forward to that. And then Thursday we're gonna have a guest on. We're gonna do some fantasy football, basketball drafts, and then Saturday Tom's gonna be on. So yeah, full schedule this week. Butters, any final notes? Well, I mean, you just mentioned that. Any like, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter on Butters326DFS. And that's about it.
All right, guys. Sounds good. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you